Hello, my friends, and welcome. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga, and thank you for joining me. We're going to do a gentle stretching for a really good night's sleep. So, if you guys have had trouble sleeping, or if you're just kind of feeling like, wow, I just need something to help settle me down before you climb into bed, I hope this helps. It always helps me when I have those days where I'm still kind of buzzing. Before I need to go to bed, or if you're just feeling kind of tense and overwhelmed and stuff. And particularly with what's going on in the world today, yes, we need a little extra love and we need a little extra TLC. So take it for yourself, and thank you for joining me and choosing to take that TLC with me. I appreciate it. So we're just going to sit up nice and tall, and we're going to roll those shoulders up and back, letting the shoulders just gently slide down and away. Close your eyes. Let your hands just rest comfortably, however you like. Palms are down or palms are up. Slow, steady breaths in and out through the nose. Take a big breath in, press the chest forward, arch your back, gaze to the sky. You can bring your palms to the shins if you like, whatever feels good. And as you exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, tuck your chin. So if those wrists are draped over the knees, it's okay. Lift the chest, arch the back. If you prefer, shift those hands so you've got a little hold on those shins. Cat and cow, great way to just let go of tension in the neck, the whole spine. Last cat. And inhale it back up to a neutral spine. Release your hands to the outsides of your hips. Sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, release the chin towards the chest. Inhale, lift the head, and as you exhale, gently lean the head to the right ear over the right shoulder. So as we keep that spine tall, we're just gently pressing through the palms of the hands, and we get this great stretch all the way down the side of the neck. Inhale it up tall, and as you exhale, now lean the head to the left. So just ever so gently, we're not forcing things to happen. Inhale it back to center once again, chin to the chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, lean the head to the right. So just letting go. Lots of times we hold tension in the neck and the shoulders. Great way to let it go. Inhale it up tall, and exhale, gently lean to the left. Inhale, head up tall, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, turn to the right. Little tap of the fingertips to the floor. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn back to face front. And as you exhale, turn to the left. Little tap of the fingertips. Inhale, reach to the sky, come back to center. Exhale, release that right hand to the floor, left arm up and over. We're just going to gently sway side to side. Inhale it up tall. Exhale, other side. One more time each side. Eyes can be closed or open. Exhale, up and over. Just moving at your pace. Feel that release through the hips, down the side of the body, through the neck. Oh, beautiful breath. Inhale, reach to the sky. Both arms come up. Pull the hands to heart center. Close your eyes. As you inhale, lift the hands. Gently touch the base of the thumbs to the forehead, just above the eyebrows. Exhale and bring the hands back to heart center. We're going to do that one more time. Big breath in. Lift the hands, bottom of the thumbs, just gently touching the forehead, just above the eyebrows. Exhale, pull the hands back to heart center. Take a good breath in. Nice big exhale. Inhale, open the eyes, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, let's come forward to the top of the mat. To a tabletop position. Core is nice and strong. We lengthen through the crown of the head. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, draw your right ear towards your right hip. Hip towards your ear. Drawing your belly button in and up. Now, rather than turning your head to look towards that hip, really draw that right ear towards the hip. Inhale it back to center. And exhale, other side. Just the ear towards the hip. So rather than turning your head to look, Just draw that ear towards it. Inhale it back to center. Now just gently sway side to side, creating that C shape with your spine, just wagging your tail. Breathe. Coming back to center. Let's extend that left leg straight back, pressing through your heel, lifting out of the shoulders, just a nice stretch through the calf, through the ankle. Now a little bend of your knee, but press through the ball of the foot. A little deeper stretch, the bottom of that calf. Now extend that left leg once again. We're gonna lift that right knee and place that right hand between the right foot between your hands. Best you can, doesn't have to be beautiful. Back knee can come to the mat or that knee can stay off. We rotate the body and extend right arm to the sky, just lifting up, reaching out of the shoulders, up through the tips of the fingers. Breathe. Now slowly lower that right arm out to about shoulder height, lengthening and reaching. Beautiful stretch through the shoulders, bringing out tension in the spine. Nice stretch for the belly. Inhale, lift that right arm to the sky, and exhale, slowly release it down. We lift that right foot, knee pulls in. We gently release that right knee to the mat and pull the left knee in. Extending, right leg straight back, hips are square. We press through that heel. Kind of feel your weight shift back a little bit for that deeper stretch in the calf. Now keep pressing back and bend the knee just a little bit. We're not releasing it all the way to the mat. Our hips remain square and our core stays strong. Just a little deeper stretch, a little different stretch for that calf. And once again, extend that right leg. Now we're going to press through the ball of that right foot as you lift that left knee. Breathe. Now let's sweep that left foot through between the hands, best you can. Now that back knee can come to the mat if you like, or knee can stay off. We rotate and extend. Left arm to the sky, reaching up just as high as you can reach. Feeling that beautiful stretch in that left hip, through the front of that right leg, through the hip flexors. Now reach as high as you can reach and slowly lower the arm, about to shoulder height. Find your breath. Keep reaching, lengthening, and rise. Lift that left arm back to the sky. Slowly release that left hand down. Core is strong. We pull that left foot back, knee is off. And gently release that left knee to the mat. Pull your right knee in and sit it back to child's pose. Arms extend out nice and long. And we just melt. Big deep breaths. Inhale, lift just slightly and walk your hands out to the left. Reaching through your right fingertips, press your hips to the right and relax the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through center. And now over to the right, reaching through your left fingertips, press your hips to the left. Relax the weight of your head down. Big deep breaths, guys. Feeling that stretch all the way down that left side. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through to center. Sit it back to child's pose. Nice big deep breaths. Now let's extend those arms out to a T. We're going to lift the palms of the hands, so we're resting on the pads of the fingers. Core is strong. As you take a big breath in, lift your spine, hollow your tummy and chest, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Exhale and release it down. So we're releasing through that lower back. Take a big breath in this time. As you exhale, hollow. Does it feel different with the exhale than it did the inhale? And release. Extend one arm back out in front, and then the other. Oh, that child's pose, so nice.
And let's extend those arms out nice and long. Hands shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers wide. Let's lift the forehead, tuck the toes. Press and lift your hips to the sky. Up to downward facing dog. Head heavy, face soft. Just allowing those heels to sink. Long stretch all the way down your spine. We alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Find your breath. Oh, long deep breaths. Powerful. In letting go of tension and tightness. Clearing away any of the effects from the day that don't suit us well. As you exhale, let your heels gently sink. Shift your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhale again, sweeping your right knee through, foot to the inside to pigeon pose. If you are taking special care of your knees, come on over onto that right hip and draw that back leg in so you've made more like a letter Z. Taking the pressure off of that front knee. And let's walk it out. Coming to sleeping pigeon. Either extending those arms out nice and long or stacking your hands for the fourth to rest against. We're going to do our very best to just relax the weight down. Now you can rest the forehead or the side of the head. I just want you to find this place where you can see if you can let go of as much resistance as possible. Where your breaths are slow and steady. Beautiful job. Wonderful pose. To lengthen, to get some stretch in that right hip, to release through that lower back. Nice little stretch to the groin. We just melt. And let's slowly walk those hands back up. One hand on either side of your knee. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend right leg to the sky. Just gently roll the ankle. One direction and the other. Point flex your foot. Give your leg a little shake. And gently release it down. We go to the other side, shifting your weight to your right foot. Left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left knee through. Foot to the inside. Once again, pigeon pose. If you need to come over onto that left hip, make it happen. Pulling that back leg in to let go of that pressure in the knee if you're feeling it. We always want to take care of the body, guys. Be kind, be safe. And let's walk those hands forward. Again, either fully extending those arms, resting the forehead to the mat, or stacking your hands, resting the forehead against the back of the hands. Now we can have a forehead, or we can again turn our head and let the cheek rest. So just find that place where you're letting go of tension in your neck. And then focus on the breath. Slow it down. How's that hip? How's the knee? How's the ankle? Always taking care of ourselves. So even if it's something where you're like, she said knee, but I don't feel it in my knee. I feel this in my ankle and I don't like it. Adjust, guys. It's about taking care of yourself. Right? We've only been given one body. We got to take care of it the very best we can. And let's slowly walk those hands back up. One hand on either side of the knee. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, sweep it back. And extend left leg to the sky. Roll the ankle. Both directions. Point and flex your foot. Give the leg a little shake. And gently release it down. To down dog. Nice big deep breaths here. Just allowing those heels to sink. Taking a gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold, and we're just going to relax the weight of the upper body down. Soft bend those knees. So if you're feeling pressure behind those knees, guys, make sure you bend them as much as you need to. Now give that head a little shake. Let go of any tension. And bring the hands to the elbows and just hold on. Let's gently sway side to side. Breathe. We come back to center, relaxing the arms and slowly rolling it up. One vertebra stacking on top of the other, one at a time. And we reach the top with a big shoulder roll up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. We turn the palms to the front. Tummies are tight, glutes are tight. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Walk, step, or hop to high plank. Breathe. Just hold your plank. Gently release the knees. Sit it back to child's pose. Just checking in, my friends. Let's inhale and lift just slightly. Reaching that right hand underneath us, palm to the floor. We're going to walk those fingertips out as far as you can walk and relax the weight of the upper body down. Now that left arm can be gently, softly relaxed, elbow bent, or you can reach with those left fingertips and extend through that left arm. I just want you to feel that place where it feels great, where your body responds in a positive way. So we're working to let go of tension from the day or days past, to quiet the mind and quiet the body. That's our job, our goal. Inhale, lift just slightly, releasing that right arm, extend it out in front. Left hand, reaching underneath that right arm, palm to the floor. Walk your hands out as far as you can walk it. And then relax the side of the head to the mat. Sinking into the shoulder. Now again, that right arm can be softly bent or walk those fingertips out as far as you can walk them. We're just working to surrender in, to let go of whatever is holding us back. Again, quiet that mind. Let yourself be present right here. Don't judge, don't criticize. We're working to let go of negative energy, not create more. And let's inhale, lifting slightly. Pull that left hand back through and sit it back to child's pose. And let's walk those hands up when you're ready. Take as much time as you need. We're going to come over onto one hip and we're going to slide on down to the top of our mat. Extending the legs out nice and long. Sit up tall to staff pose. Breathe. Let's take that right leg and pull it in. Foot right along the inner thigh, the front of the knee. You can even have it down by your shin. So wherever it feels right to you, but as tightly up as you can get it so that your back feels good. We're not leaning way back, but able to sit up nice and tall. Now you'll notice that that right knee kind of wants to flare out to the side a little bit. We want to draw it in just as tight up against that right side of your body as you can, along the rib cage. Now add a flex of that left foot. Lift through the crown of the head. We're engaging through the arms, the shoulders, and that upper back. So we're using the strength of our upper body and our arms to stay connected to that knee. Breathe. Now release the intensity just a little bit. Cross that right foot over the left. If that's not great for your hip, guys, just keep it where it was. And we're going to, again, sit up nice and tall, engaging those arms to really use the upper body strength to pull the knee in. Breathe. Quiet the breath. Now let's take that left elbow and wrap it around that right knee, pulling it in nice and tight, rotating our bodies just slightly or as much as you like. So listen to yourself, listen to your body, honor what it's telling you. Now let's extend that right arm out. Lift it high. As you lift high, can you sit up any taller? And then release that right hand around behind you. Hand to the floor, press against the floor, sit up nice and tall. Pull that right knee in. Oh my goodness, so many beautiful things happening right now. Take your gaze out over that right shoulder. Now just a little tuck of your chin towards your collarbone. Close your eyes and breathe just as deeply as you can breathe. Releasing, extending that right arm back, lift it high, rotate back to face front, and we're going to let that right knee just roll open. Sit up tall. Let's bring the hands behind us, and we're going to lean back onto those hands a little bit, pulling that left foot in as close as you like. You can adjust your hands. So I just want you to find a place where it feels good to you. Wrists are not unhappy,
Hips are not unhappy. Our body is happy, okay? And we're gonna press that right knee out and away. Slowing the breath. Quieting it down. If you like, lift your bottom. Slide it forward a little bit. Oh, what'd that do? Now let's walk those hands up. Now, if you come to the point where all of a sudden you have no neck or your bottom is floating off the floor, I want you to back off a little bit. We want to find our neck and we want to reconnect that bottom to the mat. You feel that deeper stretch in that right hip. Now, initially, your body's probably going to respond by tensing up. We want to give it a second so that it realizes we're not going to force things to happen that aren't ready to. But we're going to keep that length in the neck and we're going to get that stretch in the hip. Breathe. Now let's bring the bottom back just a little bit. You can stay where you are, and we're going to bring that foot out, left foot out and away from us a little bit. And I'm going to have you reach that right hand through and take a hold either behind the thigh or crossing those fingertips at the shin, and we're going to rock back and pull the leg in. So now we've engaged through the arms, we've lengthened through the crown of the head, we're working our core. Now add a little flex of that left foot and just notice how the body responds. Kind of some fun different stuff that goes on as we shift to this variation of our figure 4 stretch. Now gently rock forward, place the foot, release the hands, extend that left leg out, sit up nice and tall, both legs extend, reach to the sky. Lengthen and hinge it forward. Release your hands, relax the weight of your head. Just relax. Weight of the upper body is heavy. Gravity's working with the weight, and we're just letting ourselves sink. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Release your hands down by your sides. Staff pose. So sitting up tall, creating that 90-degree bend, always promoting good posture, my friends. Now as you're ready, pulling that left foot in. So just along the inner thigh, and we're going to take a hold. You can crisscross those hands, you can interlace your fingers, whatever feels good, but I want you to be mindful, is that knee flaring out to the side, or is it right in line with that left side of your body? Now add a flex of that right foot. See how that changes things up. Does it add any intensity, or does it still feel, it's pretty easy? Just listen to your body. It's kind of cool how each side responds differently. Now we're going to cross that that left foot over the right leg. If you need to stay on the other side, that's fine. Sit up nice and tall. Again, adding that flex of the right foot. Can you feel the length in your spine? Can you feel how the arms engage? Can you feel the strength kind of in that upper back, those lats? Now let's take that right arm and wrap it around that left knee, pulling it in nice and tight. So we're still feeling that length. We've started that rotation, and we're keeping that flex in the right foot. Let's extend left arm out, lift it high, circle it around, and bring your left hand to the mat. Press against the mat to sit up as tall as you can sit, and then turn your gaze out over that left shoulder. A little tuck of your chin towards that left collarbone. We're still using that right arm to pull your knee in. So now we've got flexibility of the spine. We're working the flexibility through the hip. We're getting this amazing stretch all through the piriformis. A little stretch for the IT band with that leg crossing. Breathe. Inhale, extend left arm back, up, and release that rotation. Release the right arm and let that left knee just gently open. Sitting up nice and tall. So now we're just checking in with the left side, okay? So our body is not made identical. You guys may have heard me say this before, but it is not the same. It is not a mirror image of our right side. So each side is independent, built differently, made differently, has had different stress in your life. So be kind and listen, okay? So it's this amazing adventure and journey to get to know ourselves a little bit better. Bringing the hands behind us. Adjust however you want to with those hands, and we're going to pull that right foot in. As much or as little as you like. I want you to be mindful. Are you hollowing out through your tummy? Are you sinking in and have no neck? I want you to lift the chest. So the more you draw your chest towards that calf and the calf towards the chest, the more you're going to feel this in that hip. If your lower back doesn't love it, guys, if any part of your body is like, why are we here? Listen. If you need to come out, come out. Lifting the bottom, sliding the bottom forward if you like. Walk your hands up. Again, making sure you still have a neck. How's the intensity? If it's beyond an 8, you guys, back off. If your bottom has lifted and you've pulled off of the mat, back off a little bit. Breathe. Now you can choose to stay here or slide your bottom back just a little bit. Now we're going to take the hand, reaching that left hand through, and we're going to take a hold either behind the thigh, or we're going to interlace our fingers above the, just below the knee on top of the shin, and we're going to pull, lifting that bottom foot. So now we've got a ton of things happening here. We've got some stretching going on, we've got some activation going on, we've got balancing going on. It's so cool. And add a flex to that right foot. I know, you guys, she's crazy. How is this cool? Well, think about what you are asking your body to do. Activate, release, balance, strength, flexibility, all rolled in. And then you want me to breathe really deeply? And you want me to relax my face, maybe even smile? Yes, I do. All of those things. Breathe. Now gently release. Bring that right foot back to the mat. Release your hands. Extend that right leg out. Extend the left leg out. Reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Tummy down, chest down, hands, and relax the weight of your head. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, slowly lower yourself back. Breathe. And relax. Drawing that right foot in by your bottom, and then the left. Hands come down by your sides, palms to the floor. We tuck the pelvis so that the small of the back presses into the mat. We're going to press through those heels as you start to lift your hips towards the sky. Peeling your spine off the floor, one vertebra at a time. All the way up to bridge pose. Top of bridge pose. We can close our eyes. We can look up towards our belly button. We're squeezing our buns and we're lifting those hips. Knees right in line with those hips. Now ever so slowly, begin to lower back down. So not our most intense bridge pose. We're just trying to quiet down the spine. To give a little fire up of those hamstrings and their glutes, but not overwork them. And release the pelvis. Extending your left leg out, drawing the right knee in. Right arm extends out to a T. Left hand crossing to the outside of the right knee and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the floor just as best you can. Turn your gaze out over that right arm and then just close your eyes. So kind of learning the difference between firing up to really energize, because it's almost as good as a cup of coffee, if not better, if you do the right flow. And it is almost as good as a big cup of chamomile tea or sleepy time tea. If you choose the poses that help bring out the tension of the day without super energizing, we slowly roll it back to center, placing that right foot to the floor, and gently slide your leg out. Left knee comes in, left arm extends out to a T, right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. So the calming effects of rotations, the breath, the releasing of tension in those places where we tend to hold them, the hips, the neck, the shoulders, the lower back. Tied in with those amazing deep breaths, clearing our heads and allowing us to get this amazing night's sleep.
Releasing that right hand, slowly roll it back to center. Placing that left foot to the mat and ever so gently let it slide out. Pulling the hands to your tummy. Resting one hand just below your belly button, the other one just below your sternum. We're going to close our eyes. And I want you to say to yourself, either out loud or just in your mind, I will get the best night's sleep I've had in months. I will get the best sleep I have had in months. Saying it over and over in your mind or out loud. As we say these words, we feel our body quiet, our mind focused on these words. I will get the best sleep I have had in months. A gentle, quiet energy, feeling safe and calm. Remaining here, one more time with that mantra. I will get the very best night's sleep I have had in months. Relax the jaw, soften the eyes, and just breathe. And slowly, gently, we begin to wiggle our fingers and our toes, to stretch our limbs, and to bring our awareness back to the world around us. That slow, steady breath is calming, quieting. As you're ready, gently drawing your knees towards your chest and either rocking up or rolling the knees to one side and using the strength of the arms to help you come up. We find a seated position that feels good to you. Resting the hands comfortably, closing the eyes, taking big, deep breaths. And as we bring our practice to a close, a few words, you're welcome to take them with you or let them float on by. Be mindful of the energy around you. Negativity is heavy and can weigh you down. Positive energy is light and can help conquer anything. Let's gently open the eyes. Take a big breath and reach to the sky. And exhale, pull the hands to heart center. My wish for you is the best night's sleep you've had in months. Take care of yourselves. Be well. I hope this helps. Any feedback you have, I would love to hear it. Until the next time, my friends, namaste.